is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing us a video talking about some Season 5 news here that we did just get in NBA 2K22 Myteam, or I should say for 2K22 Myteam and everything like that. There's actually some pretty cool information that we did just learn. So one, if you guys want to know where I'm getting this information from, 2K actually does do streams every once in a while on Twitch. They obviously are doing one for the 250K qualifiers today, and with all that sort of stuff, they actually did talk about some pretty cool stuff that we are going to be seeing here in my team, which I actually think is really cool. I am really excited. All-Star Opal Kyrie. Okay. But yeah, sorry. I don't want to do this on account. Never mind. Anyway, getting back into this though, like I said, 250K was today. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to lie. You guys are going to see right here. It says, 0. I got 0 points. I wasn't even able to play. It's very frustrating. If you were in the stream, you know what happened. But I basically had an entire team ready to go. I was really making sure I was ready to go. I was playing beforehand, and I was playing very well, and I was ready to go, and I don't know how it spaced my mind. I never played a single unlimited game this season on this account, so it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. I tried to play a game on my budget account, and that didn't really go too well because, again, it was a budget account, and it's really hard to compete with, the best teams in the game. But either way, it is what it is. But we are here to talk about Season 5 in my team. Brand new, obviously, level 40 reward. We have information as far as the unlimited guy as well as the level 1 guy. And we also have information about dark matter coaches in this game. First things first, we are going to be having our very first dark matter level reward, or just a free card in this game, and it is going to be, obviously, like I said, the level 40 card. So it's kind of interesting right out the gate, because not only are they just skipping a whole level, like normally what they did last year was they went from, obviously, the 96 opal to a 97, or not 96, is 96? No, 96 is a pink diamond, excuse me. So they went from the 97 opal to a 98 opal. They actually did another 98 opal, and then they did the dark matter. So we're actually skipping right from the 97 overall Galaxy Opal straight into a 99 overall Dark Matter level 40 reward. And again, this is going to be the first free Dark Matter in this game. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see who it could be. I want you guys to give me some guesses down below of who you guys think the level 40 could be. Now, again, they did talk about some brand new players that we're going to be getting for the very first time, one being unlimited and one being the level 1 reward. So going back to the beginning of this one, it was obviously Stephon Marbury, who does kind of link with Yao in a way, and as far as the whole Chinese New Year stuff. They do kind of always drop together in these promos and everything. So I kind of try to think in my head of who really it could be. I know there's a few, me and my friends are just kind of joking around talking about Bill Sharman as a card. I don't think that'll be who it is, but like I said, they did say it is a never before card that we've gotten in my team. So it is a brand new card. It could also be somebody completely random, like something we saw with Kazi Russell as far as the very first card, where they could just kind of throw somebody out there. But as far as level 40 goes, looking at it, we've gotten a center, we got a power forward, we got a shooting guard. No, we didn't get a shooting guard. We got Melo. Why am I? Oh, it was AI. So, I mean, AI, I think, actually classified as a, I want to say it classifies as a point guard, actually. So we really will be looking at a shooting guard. Now, the thing is with this is, I mean, it does kind of make me a little nervous, because we literally did just get two really good shooting guards in, obviously in Kobe and T-Mac. So both of these guys are obviously very solid. Not Westbrook, but both of them are very solid players. We also have guys like Clay and Terry who can play the two. So already, I'm kind of thinking we really need to see somebody pretty damn good to be that level 40 that is really going to kind of stand out and make a name for himself. I actually was originally thinking Zach LaVine, but LaVine obviously just got an opal as well, so it wouldn't really make sense for him to have a dark matter. So it kind of makes you think, who we could potentially be seeing here in this game. Thinking about cards that go really well in this game, honestly, for the most part, we've actually gotten a good amount of these cards that I already think, we already, you know what I'm saying? Like cards that are obviously really good. We actually do have a good amount already. So, trying to think back as to what shooting guard or, maybe point guard we need, it actually is a little tricky. I won't lie. I was originally thinking in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be easy. I'm actually going to go back to last year's game, and I'm going to just look at some of the shooting guards that did release last year that we could potentially see. It could maybe be a Jordan. Maybe we could see a Jordan drop. We did just get his opal though, so maybe they give him a dark matter that way. It could be a Vince Carter, maybe. A Vince Carter would be kind of interesting. there's definitely some interesting options. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to think that actually those two options actually kind of make sense. Now, like I said, talking about the unlimited guy being a first-time ever card in, my team, it is not going to be Charles Barkley because we did get him in 2K17, so he obviously has debuted in my team already. And I don't think it'll be Reggie Miller. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, I don't think it'll be Reggie Miller. But it could potentially be a guy like Rasheed Wallace where, a lot of people have wanted him in the game. And honestly, Rasheed Wallace would be a very good card in this game, I feel like, especially if they gave him really good, like, offensive stats with his defensive stats that he should come with. Like, he'll be actually a pretty good card. So that'd be interesting to see getting maybe a Rasheed Wallace in this game. I'm trying to think of some other cards we could get. I know the main three, obviously, like I said, Reggie Miller, Barkley, and then Rasheed Wallace. This year, we also, again, we haven't seen a Brandon Roy, but he's not new to my team. It literally has to be a card that has not been in my team yet. So it's a little tricky trying to figure that out. Like I said, going back to that level 1 reward as well, trying to, think maybe if it is like a Vince Carter, who could pair with a Vince, or if it is a Jordan, who could pair with Jordan all the way back in maybe, the, early 80s, maybe like late. I don't know. I honestly, I feel like there's definitely some cards though that we could be seeing in this that would be pretty cool, to say the least. So, another thing of information that I do really like is actually they did confirm that we are going to be getting a brand new Domination here, which is going to be pretty nice. I actually do like Domination. I think it's actually a lot of fun to grind sometimes. I mean, it does get repetitive at times, but Domination has always been kind of fun if the rewards are right. Like going back to this NBA 75th Domination, this was definitely really good and really worth it in my opinion. So we are going to be getting a new Domination. I do think it will be kind of call me crazy. I think it'll be kind of playoff theme almost, where, it'll be kind of like a playoff push, kind of like what they did for Tatum, but it'll be kind of something similar to that. Maybe it could also be the all-time teams because maybe they'll save the playoffs for when the playoffs actually do start. So we could maybe be seeing the all-star or all-time dominations and everything like that. That would definitely be interesting to see in this game. Definitely something that would be kind of interesting, I feel like. But yeah, you guys let me know too what kind of domination you guys think we could be seeing. Now, this final thing I want to talk about is something that scares me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So if it is all-time domination, that would be awesome. But they did bring up the idea of dark matter coaches. Now, the dark matter coaches, again, if it is domination themed, I would not mind that at all. I think it'd be cool. I mean, coaches obviously matter, and if you do grind dom, I feel like you should be rewarded with a really good coach. So maybe the reward, instead of being a player, maybe it is a dark matter coach that maybe gives you, plus 10s. I think it was plus 10s last year. I think if it's free, I don't think it'll be plus 10s. Maybe it'll be like plus 7, maybe. I think maybe plus 7 wouldn't be that bad. But if they did that, I could see it being actually a pretty good reward for domination. But my fear is that the domination reward, or the dark matter coach rewards are going to be for these sets right here, because it does say mystery player, but so did the lock-ins for the comic book sets last year. If you guys remember, obviously when we first got the dark matter coaches, so I could kind of see them actually putting in dark matter coaches for these rewards, because obviously the coaches actually did just get a top 15 list of, like, they're technically coaches or whatever. So maybe we see some stuff like that. Like for the 2010s, maybe we get like Steve Kerr. 2000s, maybe we get like, that's where we'll get Popovich. The 90s, we'll get Phil Jackson. The 80s, we'll get like Lenny Wilkins, maybe. Like, I feel like, or Lenny Wilkins. I don't actually, Lenny Wilkins maybe 70s, but like, you guys kind of get my point that the coaches make sense for the 75th stuff, and like that's what kind of concerns me. Is like, I don't really want coaches. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would genuinely prefer these not to be coaches. So if they end up being coaches, I really wouldn't be surprised. But pretty cool information to say the least, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, with what we were getting for season 5, we're gonna be getting again a dark matter reward, dark matter coaches, a new domination, 2 new players that we have not seen yet. So I'm actually excited. I'm definitely excited. I'm ready to go. I'm really hoping that next season is a little bit better. The only thing I'm hoping for is that the level 40 reward is not available day 1. In my opinion, it just kills the whole season. That may be an unpopular opinion, but for me, I genuinely just don't like, I don't really care for it. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely do not care for level 40 being available day 1. I feel like it really kills the whole vibe of the season, because like once you get the card, it's like, what else are you gonna do, But either way, I'm definitely excited. Obviously the blog will be coming later on this week, so be ready for that. I'll probably make a quick breakdown video of that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.